All right, Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
What?
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial.
No, 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 wait, no, Kaito. I mean, I have my suspicions, but what are you on about?
It all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Oh God.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah.
Oh God. It's gonna be him, isn't it? Okay, I can do this. I'll solve the mystery. Show everyone the truth. This is the main event. Something was used with a rope to move the body between the windows. I think, come on, think. Hangman's Gambit, okay. Got an anagram here. What did the culprit fashion to move the body between the windows? And cuff. We got plenty of time. Let's take it nice and easy. We gotta start with letter. We got to start with letter. I literally cannot think of anything right now. It's not P. Not P. Okay. R. Not E, not Re, Ro. Rope. Rope. Ropeway? Wait, they actually walked on a rope? Wait, so you're saying they walked on the actual rope?
Yes, that's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that?
Excuse me?
Wow, you got drain damage or something?
Drain damage, oh my god.
You'd need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that!
No, there definitely was. The culprit used it to move the body along the rope. In scenes where you have to deduce an image, Mind will begin. In this mode, the objective is to dig up the answer. At the beginning of the answer will be completely covered by pieces. Use left stick to move the cursor and erase the pieces with A button. Pieces will be erased when two or more of the same color connect. The adjacent places will change color in a following order: white, pink, yellow, white. If you do that right, you can remove all the pieces from the object. The trick is to predict how the adjacent pieces will change. When all the pieces on top of the object are gone, you can select the object as the answer. If you select the wrong object, your influence gauge will take damage. If there's just one piece left, you can press the A button repeatedly to break it. That will incur a time penalty, so don't just button mash. Might sound complicated, but trust me, oh, we'll be fine. We got it, we totally got it. We did it in the demo as well. Let's get a little smart here. Move some of the bigger pieces here so we can uncover more of everything we got. Nice, good. Oh, that's what they used! That's what they used! They used the inner tube! They would use the inner tube as a ropeway! Oh, shit! Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, wow. Why did I think of the inner tube? I'm an idiot.
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows.
That would make sense, actually.
And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people. The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway and used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym. Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules? It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
The culprit. The culprit did.
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Oh.
Oh, shit!
Oh, shit!
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
His foot! Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
You're on the threshold of...
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
Uh-oh. Daddy's mad at you now.
Sounds like Papa's mad.
Huh?
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
Monodam's right.
Monosuke, you better thank Monodam. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Monodam got everybody around his finger now the Monokid is out of the picture.
Man, the trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So culprit really used ropeway to move body? Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? That's some crazy-ass shit!
Not the ropeway murder you're thinking of, me, you trust me.
But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side. Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
I see! The rope was thrown from the window! That's why we found it there!
Must have been.
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
The reason the culprit left in the pool is obvious. Didn't notice it, wasn't time. There wasn't a time. It was nighttime. Yeah, that's why they couldn't get in the pool.
That's it!
Because it was nighttime and they entered the pool, the alarm would have gone off.
Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
Yeah.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low.
Abysmally low.
Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them.
Ha! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it? Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur!
No, actually. Save for that one mistake, this was the perfect crime.
True, yeah.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. Well, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Shut up. Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway. Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
Korekyo, if anything, he respects and admires the humanity for the sake of what they're doing. For some of its, I guess, ingenuity and ability to function in a difficult situation. And while I understand that, it makes me feel like as if he's actually rooting for the mastermind or for the murderer in this case.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
He doesn't respect the whole culprit, he respects the humanity and the human ingenuity. No, respecting the culprit's intelligence is crucial to solving this case. We're so close, just one step away from the truth.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
So, who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event. But my sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
Okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Well, Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit is?
I have a good idea of who the culprit is.
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again?
What?
Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
You believe in my detective skills?
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
Yeah. I need to believe in my detective work. This whole setup would have been prepared in the gym well beforehand. Knowing that narrows the list of my suspects. It's gonna be a really difficult question. And yes, the reason I'm doing this is to try to hold off the suspect. Look, I know it's a sick thing to do. I want to go ahead and select the suspect here. I'm pretty sure I know who I'm gonna accuse here. That will be the only person. The only person that knew how the water tank worked from the start. Knew where it would be positioned. Knew the layout of the stage. Knew the length of some of the ropes and cables used. for this particular setup. Knew how everything functions. And does not have a secret lab that they're trying to protect. Time's up. Wait, fuck! 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 Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I didn't realize there was a time! Shit! I forgot there was even a time! Fuck! Okay. Now, for the main event.
It has to be you! There's one more thing I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
Me?
What? Kirumi?
I thought about this. About everything that happened here. Everything regarding this case. Every possibility, every meticulousness. And remember in early episodes I probably mentioned something about Kirumi. The way she does things and the way she is, it would be almost nigh impossible sometimes to tell whether it was her or not as a prime suspect regarding a specific case. After looking over everything and realizing that no amateur could have done this, only a calculative professional, somebody who knows the layout, knows the location, has seen the layout, has seen the setup, understands everything about it, and almost, even in a way, it almost blends in within everything else. It was a suspicion, and I went with a gut feeling. I guess I was correct.
Oh, so Kirumi is the culprit!
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony first.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me. If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision? I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
Let's go and do it. Community marking lone alibis for yesterday.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
No, you don't.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
To force Kirumi to implicate herself, logic has to be airtight. There's a hole in her story somewhere. I just have to stay calm and find it. Shuichi, Kibo, Kyo, Tsumigi, and Tenko will force a gathering in Ultimate Etymologist Lab from 8 PM to 11 PM for the second meet and greet. At 5 minutes to 9 PM, Himiko and Angie joined as well. Makichi was at Ultimate Etymologist Lab until 9 PM. He was with Kirumi from 9 to 10. By 11, he returned to the lab. Kirumi was in the gym until a little before 9 PM with Himiko and Angie. From 9 to 10 PM, she was Kokichi. She was in the gym alone for around 5 minutes. We don't know where she was at after 10 PM. And that is the biggest thing behind it. Because all of us here, everybody else that will gather here, were together in a lab by until 11 PM. All the people that you see here, except maybe Kokichi and everything. But Kokichi returned by 11 and everything. I think this is our airtight.
I'm not the culprit.
I think that's our airtight proof.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
Shit.
Oh no!
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. When you...
Oh shit, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. It's not even this here. It's not even this what I would need. It's not even this.
You have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do.
Fuck.
Damn it!
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do.
Shit. What the fuck is it even? The fuck is this? This.
I was wrong!
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at... No alibi, do you?
For night. I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
What the fuck? I shot.
Kirumi is thin!
I shot him! What the f-
I have...
The crime was...
Nighttime.
Do you?
Nighttime.
You're the culprit.
Fall for...
The trick relied on someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
There we go.
That's wrong!
Oh god, just going again and again. A little I missed twice. Ah, screw that.
No. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi. Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
Like tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
And putting a curtain in front of the window so nobody would even question that the window would be open.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation. That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
But Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up. Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
This is my selfless devotion.
Alright. She wants to counter that. Okay.
While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism.
Nihilism? Nobody's talking about nihilism here. Alright, sounds good, girl. That's what you want to work with? Alright, what do we got? What kind of blades we got? Window frame, tennis net cable, alabaster face, or the black
If it were
fabric.
solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative. When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
Got it.
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window. But there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
There was one. How does that prove I used the rope? I failed to see a point. Wait, did I not select a piece of cloth? I thought that was select a piece of cloth.
Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window.
Maybe marked window frame? Probably.
But there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
There we go, there we go. Okay, there we go. I was thinking about a whole different thing. I was thinking about the trek from window to window that she was asking about, not the actual window.
I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
There we go, that's what we needed. That's what we needed. I don't know why I didn't say the other thing. I was thinking, in my mind I was thinking she wanted to evidence for how the body got across the rope. I didn't think about she was talking about the windowsill themselves. That's what messed me up, my bad.
Were those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage.
It's just straining from one side to the other.
The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
There we go.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey!
Go get you down, boys. Sit down. Jesus.
Is Kirumi quiet because that's what happened?
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone!
For everyone?
I have a duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
They, hold on, she's talking about a whole other force, isn't she? She's talking about a whole other force out there, isn't she? She's not even talking about us, she's talking about somebody else here. What? Where's this coming from? Response seems genuine. So, what did she mean by everyone? Is she doing this for all of our sakes? Am I wrong? Is Kirumi innocent? No. I'm not wrong. I'm wrong again.
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about?
Kaito.
I've just got a weird feeling about this.
Kaito's onto something. It's not us, they're everyone. It's somebody else, they're everyone.
When you said everyone, it felt like you weren't talking about us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here?
Got her. The more we put pressure on her, the more it'll make sense. Like, the more we pressure her a little bit more into this, a little by little by little, the more it makes sense. It's weird. It's weird, but why?
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
That could have been it.
Huh? The motive video?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Could have been, yeah.
Is that true?